Hello everyone, Emery99 here, and welcome back to the third episode of Alejandro Valverde Pro Cyclist. Well, good news for us, we are leading the Super Prestige rankings as of February the 16th, and we've got plenty of racing today to add to those points and maybe even target this as our season goal. Next up in our calendar is Vuelta Andalucía Ruta del Sol in our hometown in Andalusia, and we have 5 stages with a time trial 8.6 kilometers, a hill stage with a downhill finish, and an Alto de Hazalana stage, which we are certainly looking forward to. Well, looking at our squad, we've got Enric Mas with us today. Gabe could decide he could be the leader, but especially in home soil, I'll be the one trying to go for the GC win myself. Looking at the teams, looking at Yates as a potential GC threat to us. Another Yates, this time it is Simon. And we've got Latour, Hasing, but not really the strongest. Maybe Bilbao could go for GC, but not the strongest lineup here in Andalusia, so we can definitely hope for a GC win. Well, first of all, we have a flat stage to worry about, but thankfully that's the -3 day race day condition that came today and not in a mountain stage, but nothing really to worry about this stage. Just try to stay in the front and save ourselves for the Queen stage. It's also the good time to look at the full start list and analyze our competitors. Michael Woods is here with 78 mountain, 81 hill. Simon Yates with 81 mountain, 75 hill, leading the bike exchange team. While Ineos come with Martinez with 79 mountain and Yates with 80 mountain. So they're the ones to look out for. Bilbao is 77. While Latour is, we don't know the stats yet, but he is more hill based than a climber. Ilan van Vilder is here, but again we don't know the stats. Masnada with 76 mountain, while Enric Mas with a good day today actually, 81 mountain, and we have just the 77 on us. Last 3 kilometers to go and we're a little boxed in here. Try to find ourselves some space. It's a little bit of a incline, like 2%, so but we can't find the sprinter wheel that we need to, so we might have to go ourselves. As we click sprint, we got blocked by walls. Let's see who's going to win the stage. Ballerini looks to be prime favorite. Can he hold on to his lead? No, he can't. It will be David Decker of Team Jumbo-Visma who take the first stage, while we come home with a top 20, top 25 finish, which is okay, but now on to the time trial. Jose Joaquim Rojas is off, and that means it's our turn next. It's a short time trial, 8.6 kilometers, an annoying one to play really on PCM for sure, and more annoyingly it's Simon Yates who lead the time charts at the moment. We have also a split check which we will try to use to see where we are at, but I'm going to try to go between 85 and 87. Try to utilize our red bar in a way that we attack this little bit of a hill. And the first time check we are 86th. That is not really good, so let's, I mean, I want to up my tempo, but the red bar says no, because I don't want to really deplete my red bar. I want to use it here, 1%, 2%. Let's just go on attack really here, and now on the downhill we can recover that red bar hopefully, but I don't feel confident about this time. Michal Kwiatkowski is now in the lead, who's annoyingly beaten us in the Murcia race. Last episode we're gonna go 99 to the finish. It's 39 seconds that we lost, which is utterly disappointing. It's really disappointing to say, but that 8.6 kilometer time trial could be the reason we might not even be top 10 of the Vuelta Andalucía Ruta del Sol. Well, we have to be aggressive in the next 3 stages. Well, we'll try to find maybe some time bonuses or some stage wins, but we are 40 seconds down on stage winner Michał Kwiatkowski and our GC opponent Simon Yates. Now for the terrain that suits us more, it's we'll be targeting a stage win today against the likes of Sonny Colbrelli, Michael Matthews, Michael Woods and Michał Kwiatkowski. Hopefully that hill is steep so we can get rid of some sprinters, but I doubt Matthews and Colbrelli will have any difficulty going up that climb. We are 84% fitness, which might be the reason that we're so far down also in the time trial, but again we'll be relying on a good race day condition for us to make life easier. Finally, some good news, as we have teammates for us and a +2 race day condition, which is very good news indeed. So we have Luis Masbonet to protect us with some good sprint to lead us out, Erviti and Samitier as well to maybe pace on that climb, and I can see some steep gradients. Also, the last few meters are also around 3%, so that's certainly gonna help us out. So the finish in Lucena awaits us. It's a long road, 188 kilometers, so see you in the last 10 kilometers. Just 9 kilometers to go, and we've yet to catch the breakaway, which is really disappointing. I've tried to do some pacing as well, as did Ineos. Really, they went full out last 50 kilometers, but the gap is still a minute, and Kwiatkowski is now going on an attack himself. We are following this group, but they're stopping now. We have to go, we have to catch the breakaway at least, and maybe this attack will help us gain few seconds. We're not going to look back, take our energy gel and go for the downhill. Just 20 seconds the gap to our front. Let's look back, and we see Castroviejo trying to pace us back in a, you know, in a rapid fashion, and I don't think this attack's gonna work, but I'll try to save some energy. But we lost our red bar to sprint, and there's still Ballerini in this group, which is really disappointing. We're not gonna pace now, so if they're gonna lose, let's all lose. Masbonet and can sprint, maybe try to get some points for us. But let's look at the front. It's now the last kilometer, and we might not even catch the breakaway. I am at the final screen, and it's Jonathan Lastra of Caja who takes the stage on the breakaway. Well, what a ride by him. And it is Jared Drisners of Lotto Soudal and Edward Plankenart getting second and third place. We're gonna come with the peloton, no bonus seconds, but it was Sonny Colbrelli who leads the peloton to the finish line. Is it the stage where we finally break our bad luck? It's Mortilto Alto de Hazallanas, first Suspiro del Moro at the start of the stage, and then Alto de Hazallanas in the end. 10 seconds bonus, as well as 25 points for the green jersey. Enric Mas is just 10 seconds behind Kwiatkowski, while we are 40 seconds behind him. 84% fitness, not in a fitness peak yet, so very disappointing. But let's see, try to get a good race day condition and fight for a top 3, I'd say. I'm gonna keep my expectations low this time after what happened in the last 2 stages, so yeah, top 3 is what I'm going for now. Well, can it be any more worse? We have a -4 day, and we are a teammate of Enric Mas. Can you believe it? Oh my god, let's just, yeah, get it done with, really. Nothing to be excited about. Let's try to give Mas a win maybe in the GC, because -4 day, that means we only have 74 mountain. Look at all these drops. Damn, I feel like a 50-year-old Valverde rather than a 41-year-old at the moment. Now there's attacks from Moscon and Masnada. Ineos are staying put, and there goes Simon Yates. That has to be the one that triggers Enric Mas. He decides not to really protect us and go for himself. Well, we're just gonna follow this group in, as Enric Mas is on the charge. Can he win this stage? For us, it's nothing we can do at the moment. I'm gonna try to switch to the motor cam as Enric Mas is out of reach, but currently he is looking good. Steep gradients. Kwiatkowski is leading the group. Mas and Yates behind him as they're catching Fausto Masnada up the road as well. And there goes Mas. There goes Enric Mas' attack, and he drops everyone. Come on, Enric, get the win for us. Now, closer look for the stage win. 1.6k to go. Mas has now just overtaken Fausto Masnada, and he is on his way to win the stage in the Andalusia region in Alto de Hazallanas. What a ride by Enric Mas. Shame we didn't get those +4s Enric are getting at the moment, but it's a team effort. In the end of the day, Enric Mas wins the Queen Stage and surely leads the GC of the Andalusia Tour. Final chance to redeem ourselves in Alto de Alanadas, but we really need those plus race day condition, and we also have a leader's jersey to defend of Enric Mas, who has a 35-second lead against Simon Yates and 33 from Masnada of Quickstep. This time it's a little bit of good news, as we have our plus 2 race day condition and have Luis Masbonet and Gorka Izaguirre presented to us as teammates. We're definitely gonna make full use of them. Now let's hopefully the attackers at the moment, Cabedo, De Klerk, Moreno and Martin, won't be surviving the whole 200 kilometers today. A really difficult parcours with a lot of undulation, with a lot of climbs in the middle, also downhills, steep sections everywhere. Really a stage that suits us, so let's try to deliver a good result today. 12 kilometers to go and we now start climbing. It's very noticeable that Enric Mas is not feeling well with a 0 day only and not many yellow bars, so it might be that Enric Mas loses his general classification lead, but I don't know. We'll try to not be too aggressive, but if Enric Mas is done at the end of the day, it's going to be us to try to get a stage win at least, because we cannot really do anything about it. Meanwhile, we have attacks from Latour and Hastings, but they're kind of a bit down on the GC, so we're going to leave Ineos to do the pacing for that. And Enric Mas is really losing ground. Look at his energy going down a lot. Now let's see. We have Samitier like as a teammate, but not. I think we're done with teammates because it's just switching, so I can't really do anything about that. So it's 7 kilometers to go and things are not looking good for Enric Mas for sure. 4k to go and there's some attacks. Last Matthews, they're going for it and they might have a gap in the downhill maybe, so we are trying to counter that. And there's the steep section and there goes Kwiatkowski. Kwiatkowski attacks. Are we gonna attack, or Mas is really not feeling well at the moment? Samitier is following us. Samitier, stop that please. Dylan turns in our wheel. Latour, Nibali, Mas is here. Well, we're gonna go for ourselves it seems, so let's try to follow Dylan turns. I mean, the tempo isn't really gonna be less if I don't pace, and there Mas cracks. Mas cracks. Kwiatkowski is 1 minute and currently Dylan turns seems to be done at the moment. We're still following him, but Kwiatkowski places another attack. He's done now. He is done. Let's see if Turns is done as well. He looks like to be... Oh, there he sprints. Oh, I missed his acceleration, but we still have plenty of energy to use. 900 meters to go. There goes Valverde. Can we catch Michał Kwiatkowski to the finish line? 500 meters to go. 400 to go. Can we do it? Kwiatkowski, is he gonna hold on? 99 to the line. He will hold on, and that's really disappointing. Enric Mas 2 minutes behind in the peloton, and we are only gonna get second place. We missed Kwiatkowski's attack, and that cost us the win today, but such a strong finish from us. Unfortunately not enough for the win, and Yates also struggled today, so there is still chance for Enric Mas for some good points. There comes Samitier, could have done better helping Mas in my opinion, but I'm curious about the GC results for sure. And Kwiatkowski wins stage 5. We seem to be not beating this guy at the moment. He's beaten us several times already in February, and it's really disappointing. For the general classification is Michał Kwiatkowski who takes the lead. Enric Mas drops down all the way to 7th place. If it wasn't for that -4, we would have been up there with our strong stage 5, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately. We end up 11th in the GC actually, ahead of Haig, Van Sevenant and Hastings, but still a long way down. 3 minutes 12 on Michał Kwiatkowski. Now we're gonna round up the episode with Strade Bianche, the first March classic we're doing, and it's a one that suits us really well with Sterrato, the gravel sections, and especially the punchy terrain that suits us really nicely. Our team consists Enric Mas, Matteo Jorgensen, Izagirre, Oscar Rodriguez, so pure climber. We have no Aramburu, but it seems maybe the PCM think this is more like a climber race, but it's got cobbles on it. I've not changed the variant or something, so really feels weird to not see Wout van Aert nor Mathieu van der Poel in the start list. But let's look at the favorites tab. We see Jasper Stuyven, Greg Van Avermaet, Matteo Trentin as favorites. Maybe Formolo could be the one to look out for as well. Bettiol, another favorite, and Quickstep coming with Florian Sénéchal. So surprising start list. Hopefully we can get advantage from this and fight for the win in Siena. Okay, good news. We are leader outsider. We have a +3 day and Enric Mas is our teammate. No, this can't be right. Surely not. We are leader outsider, but why? What? What is our strategy? Gorka Izagirre. Okay, they're counting on Gorka Izagirre and Enric Mas is our teammate. Okay, well, I don't really want to use Enric early on, but he's my only teammate, so I might have to do it. They want a top 10 from me. I think that's really achievable with the conditions we have. 82 hill and 75 cobbles on the day. So yeah, let's see what happens. But yep, Enric, I think it's time for you to work for me this stage. Interesting tactics from our sportive director, but we have to kind of obey it. Well, the race is now settled and we've decided to send Pedredo up the road, so that could be a good tactic, as in Strade Bianche, mostly in PCM, the breakaways actually have a good lead and may even keep that lead until the final kilometers, so it could be a good use. Maybe we can use Pedredo as a domestique later on in the race, so it's all looking good at the moment. San Martino in Grania is up next with 72 kilometers to go. It's an important section. The breakaway has a 3 minutes lead and we've been given Oscar Rodriguez as a domestique, which means Enric Mas is now saving his energy for late, which is good. Let's see how UAE will play this out. Rui Costa is currently pacing. There's also some steep gradients at the moment, so you have to really be aware and stay in front of the peloton to avoid splits. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Monte Santa Maria is up next. Breakaway is only 1 minute ahead of us. Oscar Rodriguez has done a splendid job and now we're in the peloton protected by Enric Mas, and there will be attacks for sure, maybe high pace, so we have to stay in the front of the group at the moment. Tom Skuyens, a good rider, is really upping the pace at the moment, and there is the steep gradient that is really important. So no attacks at the moment, but there could be any time. Monte Santa Maria is about to end and Pedredo's really fresh at the front of the group, while Mas have done an amazing job as well. So far looking good. We have Vingegaard in the breakaway. I've missed that. He's one of the favorites for sure today, even though he doesn't have the cobble stat. It's an important one to look out for. 18 man left in the peloton. We have no teammates left, but we'll be counting on Pedredo to help us in the upcoming kilometers. Up next is 3 short but sharp gravel sections, and the gap has now increased to 1 minute and 20. There has to be attacks here. Surely Battistella in front. Stuyven currently leading the pack, and there's an attack. No, it's a pace increase by Battistella, and we try not to get blocked here following Stuyven, the race favorite. Down to 49 seconds and Pedredo has not got much energy left. Now here are some attacks, but not on the gravel section. It's Sénéchal who goes. We'll try to follow Vermeersch's wheel, and it was a successful counter by us. Sénéchal, Van Avermaet, they're all attacking at the moment, but not a big attack. We still all have our energy. It's Le Tolfe next, and here is the steep section. We're going to try to not get blocked and maybe make an acceleration ourselves, as we do Narvaez attacks. So we're going to follow them, try to spend our energy wisely. Pedredo is cooked, which is not good news for us, but we are in the front group with all the favorites. So It's all on us at the moment. 43 seconds left to the front group, who contains Armirail and Vingegaard, but they look cooked. And there's another attack by Trentin and Seneschal. 8 kilometers to go. Only the final hill is left, and we follow Trentin in a good situation at the moment. We have a little bit of gap to the 8 men behind, but let's see if they'll be able to willing to work. Oh, there's another attack. Let's not miss it. Let's not miss it. Seneschal is really strong today as we overtake Vingegaard and Armirail from the breakaway. Well, this is a good advantage. 48 seconds to the front group, and we have good pacing at the moment. It's going to be one of us, I think, who takes the lead. Seneschal, Trentin, or Valverde. I really don't want to miscalculate this. This is going to be such an important win for our career. The first and only Spaniard to win Strade Bianche would be a great achievement. Now we're going to follow Trentin, and we're going to place our attack at the Piazza del Campo in Siena. 2 kilometers to go. Oh, they're attacking at the back, so they're closing on. Now we're going to launch our attack now. Come on. Surely it's not early. Come on, Valverde. Come on, Valverde. Come on, Valverde. Give it all. Give it all. We still have some red left. Come on, Valverde. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on. Can we hold on? I think we can. I think we can. Let's go. Yes, it's a win for Alejandro Valverde in Strade Bianche. After all our unlucky start in February, we start the March with a win. What a win by Alejandro Valverde. Maybe not against Van Aert or Van der Poels, but it still counts. What a memorable win. Alejandro Valverde at the top step of the podium at the age of 41, winning Strade Bianche, first time in his career. He had some few podiums and top 10s, but this is the one that will stand out for the rest of his life. Strade Bianche win completed. Well, what a way to end the episode, winning Strade Bianche. Next up, we complete the month March. We're skipping Tirreno, Paris-Nice and Milano-San Remo, but we'll be riding for GC again in Volta Ciclista Catalunya. This time is that a time trial again? Oh no, it's a team time trial. So Movistar team, I need all the help I can get. But guys, that's gonna be the end of the episode. So please drop down a like if you've enjoyed it. That gives me a lot of motivation. And thank you so much for watching this journey with Alejandro Valverde. And see you soon.